Chapter 2. The Anomaly. Lena had read Tessa's email 3 times and was on her way to a 4th. The lab was dark, except for the sequencer's standby blue and the desk lamp she kept too low for everyone else's eyes. Rain ran in sheets down the high south window. NEP-001 sat in its anti-static cradle in the clean cabinet behind her. For the past hour, she had been writing one sentence in her local notebook and erasing it. Unknown hominin admixture. Unknown does not mean permission. She knew the sentence was offense. She did not know what it was offense against, beyond Tessa's blunt warning, which had arrived without context and with the word Nephilim in it. Nephilim was not a word a serious paleogenomicist used in writing, unless under duress. The phone rang. 3rd time tonight. She let it ring twice while she finished the sentence she had been erasing. On the 3rd ring, she answered.
Dr. Ariston?
A man's voice said. Cultured. Calm. Too close to amused.
I hope I am not catching you at a bad time.
You are. Who is this?
Calder Vance, Veritas. I am calling about your Paracas specimen, NEP-001. Some of my colleagues have taken to calling it the Nephilim sample.
Lena did not move. Tessa's warning sat open on the monitor. If anyone contacts you...
You are using a word from Genesis as a catalog label.
No. I am calling because someone else has stopped treating it as metaphor.
How did you get this number?
Public faculty websites are less private than faculty imagine.
My unpublished sample IDs are not on a faculty website.
A pause, timed to make sure she heard it.
No, they are not.
Then we are done.
Dr. Ariston, you are standing over data people will break laws to own. Most labs are not built to survive that kind of attention.
Most research initiatives do not cold call strangers during a storm and threaten them.
I am not threatening you. Others are watching this sample. Some want the body, some want the story, some want what the story unlocks in living nervous systems.
It is a skull.
It is a door, and there is a child on the other side of the same door.
The lab lights flickered. Lena looked toward the sequencer without meaning to.
Do not call this number again.
Not yet, then.
The line clicked dead. The first sign that the building had stopped belonging to her was the color of the lights. Somewhere, deep in the building, a generator coughed, caught, and settled into a low mechanical growl. Lena's local notebook still glowed on the monitor. NEP-001. Unknown hominin admixture. Unknown does not mean permission. The sentence looked less like a boundary now and more like a warning someone else had already crossed. A sound came from the corridor. One footstep, then another. Lena turned so fast her knee struck the desk. Matt Lee stood in the doorway, wet hoodie dark at the shoulders, audio bag still slung across his chest.
The lobby is flooding, my ride canceled, and you texted me, Calder Vance called and used the word Nephilim before disappearing.
Matt said.
I dislike mystery as a management style.
You came back.
He stepped in, saw her face, and stopped trying to be funny.
What did Vance want?
Matt asked.
To sound like a man who owns too many private conference rooms.
How bad?
Matt asked.
He knew NEP-001. He knew Paracas. He knew Tessa's warning before I had time to answer it.
Slow version,
Matt said.
NEP-001 is the skull. Paracas is where it came from. Veritas is Calder. Tessa told me to forward anyone asking under the word Nephilim.
Matt swallowed.
Okay. That exceeds my personal threat threshold.
The access control window still sat open beneath the analysis notebook. The 3 accounts she had left on the dataset were still there, but beside the inherited administrator account, a new status icon glowed green. Active session.
That account was inactive 10 minutes ago.
Lena said.
Tell me inactive means asleep, not standing behind us with a badge.
Dormant. Legacy. It should not be logged in.
Can you kill the session?
She clicked terminate. Permission denied. Central IT override. Matt went very still.
Lena?
The sample drive is coming with us.
Someone is inside the system.
Matt said.
Then the case comes too.
Lena said.
And if someone is inside the system, they know where the physical sample is.
Matt said. The overhead light flickered once. Lena reached for the external drive connected to the sequencing workstation. It was warm from hours of use. She ejected it, waited through the longest 3 seconds of her life, then pulled the cable free and shoved the drive into her coat pocket. Matt grabbed his bag.
We are leaving,
Lena said. Her wrist buzzed. Unknown caller. 2:11 a.m.
Absolutely not,
Lena said. She did not answer unknown numbers at 2 in the morning. The phone buzzed again. And again. Lena answered.
Dr. Ariston?
A woman's voice. Low, controlled, already moving.
You need to leave the lab. Immediately.
Who is this?
No time. They are coming for the sample.
Who is they?
People who can make a campus security feed lie. Do not use the parking garage.
The line clicked dead. For 1 second, Lena heard only rain. Then a metallic sound echoed from down the hall. A door unlocking. The lab door's security panel blinked red, green, red again. Someone was fighting the lock from outside with credentials the building wanted to obey.
Back exit.
Matt was already moving. They crossed the lab without turning on lights. Lena snatched her coat from the chair, the hard drive heavy in the pocket. Matt paused at the bench long enough to grab the small spectrum meter from his bag and shove it into the outer pouch.
Seriously?
Lena asked.
If the building starts singing, I want evidence.
The building is not going to sing.
Tonight has not earned that confidence.
They slipped into the corridor. Behind them, the lab panel beeped in a rhythm too close to a countdown. Halfway to the back stairwell, Lena's phone buzzed again. This time, a text. Do not go to the parking garage. 2 waiting. 1 at elevator bank. Move down. Matt read over her shoulder.
Move down? Down where?
The hallway lights died. Black swallowed the corridor. Lena turned on her phone flashlight. The beam caught door handles, floor wax, and Matt's white-knuckled hand on his bag strap. From the stairwell above came boots on concrete, more than 1 set, descending. Matt leaned close enough that she felt his breath against her ear.
Please tell me you have an escape plan.
Lena's hand tightened around her coat pocket. For one absurd instant, prayer rose in her before language did. A childhood reflex, a muscle she thought had atrophied. She shoved it down. Focus. Go.
Sub-basement.
Lena said.
That is not better than armed men,
Matt said.
It's where the old collections are.
Old collections as in storage, bones, or institutional mistakes.
Yes, don't make me sort the categories right now.
She pushed through the emergency door and took the stairs down. Matt followed, but his voice dropped.
Lena, why down?
She did not answer at first. The real reason sat in the inner pocket of her coat. A sealed envelope, Tessa's handwriting on the front. Open only if you need to run. Lena had laughed when she first saw it because she needed it not to be serious. Now she tore the envelope open with one hand while descending in the dark. Inside was a folded slip. She angled the phone light toward it.
If they come for the skull, run to where the dead keep their secrets.
Matt read it and stopped laughing with his face.
Tessa wrote that?
Lena kept descending.
Yes.
How long have you had it?
Since the skull arrived.
You did not think to mention the envelope?
I thought she was being dramatic.
Matt's mouth opened once, then shut.
Scientists are dramatic with footnotes. This is different.
The stairwell lights flickered back on for half a second. In that flash, Lena saw the door above them open and a dark figure step through. Then the lights died again. Matt grabbed the railing. Lena moved faster. The sub-basement was 2 floors below the lab level, under the parking garage and beneath the building's official memory. Old collections, deaccessioned material, specimen overflow, things no donor wanted in brochures. Where the dead keep their secrets. Humility. Lena's career had rewarded certainty. Fast calls, clean methods, arguments ended before doubt could get theatrical. But the stairs kept going down, and the men above them kept coming. And for once, confidence had nothing to offer. At the landing, a sign pointed toward archival storage, mechanical access. The door was supposed to require a staff badge. Before Lena could reach for hers, the lock clicked open by itself. On the reader panel, the same inherited administrator account flashed green for half a second and vanished. Matt stared.
Please tell me you did that.
I did not do that.
Her phone buzzed once more. 5-minute window. Old repository permissions only open once. Go. Up above them, the lab door finally gave way. Lena pulled Matt through the sub-basement door and into the dark. Somewhere south of Lima, the cargo plane found its altitude and began to hum. Iris counted 3 things she had not lost. The half crackers still in her sweatshirt pocket, the lace still tied on her right shoe, and the word she had made the woman take back. Van had become car. That was hers. Adults could fly her wherever they wanted. They could not fly that. The woman in the navy coat tried again.
Are you cold, sweetheart?
I am not your sweetheart.
Are you cold, Iris?
Yes.
The woman reached for a blanket. Iris took it before the woman's hand could put it on her, wrapped it herself 1 corner at a time, slow enough that the woman watched and learned what slow meant. The plane held 46 floor rivets in the section Iris could see. 12 of them had paint chipped off in the same place, which meant someone tall had hooked a strap there 46 times. The cargo netting overhead was older than the bench. The bench was older than the woman. The woman did not know how to sit still without moving her shoes. Adults rarely did. Iris had counted 6 of them since they put her on the plane. 2 had touched her. 3 had spoken to her. 1 had pretended not to look at her, which was the only one whose face Iris had bothered to memorize. She thought about her father. She thought about him the way she thought about a song she could half remember. Present, unsolved, and not currently useful. He had taught her to count exits when she was 7 because she had asked him why bowling alleys had so many doors. He had said some rooms agree to let you out. He had not told her then that some rooms did not. She knew now. The hum under the plane was not the engines. The engines were higher, frantic, ordinary. The other hum lived in the long place at the back of her head and pressed at her teeth. It wanted her to stop counting. It had wanted that in the clinic with Dr. Voss, where the soft lights made every question sound like an answer already chosen. It always wanted the same thing, which was the one thing she had decided to refuse. She kept counting. 46 rivets, 12 chipped, 6 adults, 3 voices, 1 cracker, 1 lace, 1 word. Then she closed her eyes and did not let the sound in her head mean yes.